Well, good evening, everyone. First, let me say this. As I'm sure you're all tracking, we're in the final stages of securing a ceasefire agreement for Lebanon. We're not there yet, but I believe we are in the final stages. That enables the people of Gaza. This has been an intensive diplomatic effort by the United States, partners like France, working with Israel, working with Lebanon over many months. And if we get to the conclusion that I hope we reach very soon, it will make a big difference. It will make a big difference in saving lives and livelihoods in Lebanon and in Israel. It will make a big difference in creating the conditions that will allow people to return to their homes safely in northern Israel and in southern Lebanon. And I also believe that by de-escalating tensions in the region, it can also help us to end the conflict in Gaza. In particular, Hamas will know that it can't count on other fronts opening up in the war. So, we're tracking this very closely, and I hope and believe that we can get this over the finish line. Next administration can go, and having that continuity, and being able. Now, what we've worked on for many months now was getting an agreement between Israel and Lebanon on the effective implementation of 1701 that would result in the withdrawal of any Israeli forces in Lebanon, the withdrawal of Hezbollah to the north such that it couldn't threaten Israel, the deployment of the Lebanese armed forces, so critical to the security of the state, to southern Lebanon, as well as UNIFIL, and an oversight mechanism to make sure that the agreements were, any agreements are being carried out and fulfilled. So, if this is finally agreed, and if this goes forward, it is the answer to the problem that has bedeviled the area for a couple of decades, and is the best way to guarantee that there is peace, there is stability, and this constant threat of attack from Hezbollah, which has caused people to leave their homes, kids to not be able to go to school, is over. People can return, just as people who have been displaced in southern Lebanon can return to their homes.
Regarding the escalation of North Korean troops in Russia, since apparently these sanction policy.
Great. First, yes, we're absolutely committed to working with the incoming administration on this issue and everything that we're dealing with. I had a good conversation with my successor to be, Senator Rubio, the other day. I look forward to meeting with him and to going over in detail exactly where we are and where we hope we can go, or if we haven't been able to complete the work, the next administration can go. And having that continuity and being able to hand off to the next administration the strongest possible hand to play in bringing peace and bringing security is exactly what I'm focused on.